Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am PA Kenny USA, and welcome to Realms of Awakened Essence RPG. Today we have our full lineup of cast. We were just waiting on one of our cast members to come back from doing something. We don't know what, but they'll be on set in just a moment, hopefully. Today we have our lovely Trisha Welsh in the GM seat from our last game. We'll be continuing that adventure. And without further ado, we'll just be waiting for one of our cast members to arrive, our lovely Lana and Mugi, and we'll be starting in just a few moments, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the epic music as we wait for them for a few more minutes. We'll be starting in just a few once they arrive. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Realms of Awakened Essence RPG. Our full lineup of cast have finally arrived to the studio, and we are about to get started. So, we hope you have your fire coat on because it's about to get really hot in here. And let's get started. We'll be right back after the opening intro. Stay tuned. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am PA Kenny USA, and Vess, your feed just up and died again. Ladies and gentlemen, stream technical issues, but we'll get that fixed just in just a second.
I'm doing a refresh. It's all coming together.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, so that should...
There we go. You're back. Cool.
Okay.
All right. So, for anyone who's new, we're gonna. Everyone is too quiet except. Okay. Let me quickly turn up you guys on stream.
Google.
All right. Let me know if that's better for everyone. All right. I'm gonna actually turn myself just down just a smidge because I'm a little bit overpowering. There we go. So we're gonna go around the table, introduce ourselves. I'll start. I am Clink. I am a robot from another universe. I don't exactly know where, but it was inspired by our friend here, Alwyn, from our last campaign. So I'm playing Clink, a sentient AI robot thing. And you know what? Just for amusement, why don't we have Alwyn introduce themselves?
Well, I am Oldwin, but also Alex. That's fun.
Also a pickle.
Oh no.
No,
He's
that's
right.
a different campaign. There's a pickle on another campaign that we don't play anymore.
Wow. But yeah, Alex is from a different universe, but we don't talk about that. We just accept it.
Yep.
And who is next?
Why don't we go to the right of Alduin? Fess?
Oh, me. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the screen, so. I am playing Dr. Vess, a kobold who's also a celestial warlock.
It's good.
Celestial.
Who is also, yes, a real doctor. Believe him.
And
Got
doesn't
the
play,
paperwork.
and actually plays
look
one
at it
on
too closely.
TV.
It's time for your examination.
And who do we have sitting in the upper left next to me?
Oh, me?
No, not you. That would be the goblin.
That'd be Mag.
The current picture is wrong at the moment, but
That's true.
hi.
It is.
Hi everyone, I'm Mag. I play the very easily angered fallen Azamar witch lady from hell, Leilana Blackmarsh.
Hey, you're right at home. We're in hell.
As
Yeah, this
some-
is a place I don't want to be though, that's the problem.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell.
And let's welcome our lovely DM, who is sitting in the glorious DM's chair.
This is a glorious DM's chair? I couldn't tell.
Well, sorry, I couldn't get the throne in here. It didn't fit through the front door, so.
Well,
All other
rat.
demons, all the other DMs sit in it. You can feel whatever they left behind by sitting on it.
Oh!
No.
No, no,
That's
no,
bad.
no, 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 no.
I don't
No,
even
no,
know
no,
what
no.
that meant. It's up to you to interpret it.
Hi, I am Trisha Welsh. I am the lovely DM of this lovely group of schnitzels.
We're
Hey,
Snitchels
Cad.
now, yeah!
Yes, your schnitzels and cads and everything else.
Can I be a can-can?
What?
I would love to be able to see you do it, my dear Mag.
Well, with my fat thighs, I might cause the floor to break.
Oh, it's a crack in the floor. The floor may give them.
Alright.
At any rate, so where we last left off, this lovely group was on their ship. They had gotten onto a ship, and Clink had made the announcement that they were going to a certain first level of hell. Deciding that there was something wrong with the realm, which is not that odd because there's always something wrong with that particular realm because it's the realm of hell. Leilana, hearing this, decided to very angrily go and try to talk Clink out of going to this particular realm. Her companion is not knowing why she was so angry at this particular moment. It kind of didn't matter because they were there, and they crashed
Excuse me.
on this lovely planet, on this lovely plane, rather. So, Leilana, Aya, Alduin and Alex, and Clink. Oh, and they have a new friend who's been here before, a cute little kobold named,
Rags.
Rags. Walked on the surface of Avernus and went to a place called Fort Knucklebone. Which Leilana and Rags both recognized. They went to Fort Knucklebone. They were immediately. All of the denizens were scared by Leilana once they saw Leilana, because Leilana was the previous owner of this fort. They met up with the current owner, a night hag named Mad Maggie, And in exchange for them releasing a Hierophant, which is a cute little elephant with wings, named Lulu, Mad Maggie made them a deal. They become her fighting troop in the tournament that was happening the next day, and they would be able to free Lulu if they won. Also, if they won, Van Baggy would get the Staff of Serpents. If they lost, someone would stay with Van Baggy forever. After this, they were taken to their various places of staying. Alex and Alduin had a conversation.
I haven't really finished that one yet.
No, you haven't. Not yet. And Mad Maggie stuck her nose where it wasn't supposed to be, but there you have it. And in the other encampment, Leilana, Rags, and Aya also had a conversation. Aya fell asleep, and Rags and Leilana went on a bit of a memory journey. And now we come back. We're actually going to start with the ship this time, because there's just one more member of this lovely group that's not here yet.
Don't you cackle.
Do cackle. You were on the ship. You have found your way into one of the
Sick
sleeping
bay?
areas. No, sleeping areas.
Oh, sleeping area, okay.
Yeah, and you found the place so inviting and so warm and so comfy. You just kind of crawled into bed and went to sleep.
Okay.
So, you crawled in. You know of the crash because it kind of jolted you awake, but other than that, you have no idea where you are, other than on the ship.
So
What do you do?
Was it a situation where it's like the crash happened and he just went back to sleep? Like he's like, 5 more minutes.
No, it was more like
Okay.
the whole way of getting there, you were woken up by the crash.
Okay. All right.
So what do you do?
Get out of bed
Okay,
and
where
Now,
do you go?
are there control panels on the ship? Or
Think of it like a very rudimentary Star Trek kind of ship, but like
Okay.
more
Like
along the
original
lines of
series?
like original series, yeah.
okay, cool. Oh,
How close is this like room area to the cargo hold?
It's so the room area is right behind, as I mentioned, the bridge, so it's on deck 1. Cargo hold is on deck 3.
okay. So if I guess if the bridge is the closest place, he'd probably want to go there,
Sure.
or try to anyway.
Okay. So you're headed to the bridge?
Yep.
Alright, so you go through the doors and it goes tss, and you're in a hallway, and in front of you is this large kind of like glass door with the bridge on the other end. And you see Drucathio just sitting there on his back with his head under one of these control panel things, just with a wrench and something else in his hand. He's humming a dwarven tune.
So what do you do?
I'll walk onto the bridge. We'll be like, hello.
And you just hear a loud bang as he bangs his head on the console. And he says, "God damn it! Why did you have to startle me like that?" As he kind of like scoots himself out from under there and looks up and says, "Oh, Vess.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, the party already left a couple hours ago.
Oh,
Mind
well
passing
then.
me that spanner over there?" As he points to like this box of tools.
Vess will pick a random tool out of the box and hand it to him.
No, not that one. The other one.
I'll pick another random one out.
Thank you.
I love it so much.
Well, okay. Well, I guess I should go join them. They. Unless you need my help here.
Unless you know how to repair a guardian ship, that's probably well out of your wheelhouse.
I probably don't.
Question: where is Moogie at right now?
Moogie, last time we
We're gonna
left
get
him
to
was
that.
in the
Okay, cool.
vents.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. This will be a perception. Where you're standing here talking to Drag.
Oh, sure. Perception. Why did you roll? There we go. Okay. I rolled an 18.
Yeah, while you're sitting here talking to Drag, you do hear something going. Thump, 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 thump.
I had the perfect thing for this.
What?
Was it like a Serapello, like, freaking
You
run?
hear that running through the vents.
Cathio says, "God damn it, those temporal rats again." He reaches
Oh.
into the box and grabs a like a small hand phaser.
Uh-oh.
I was going to ask if there was hail in space. That's what it sounds like.
Well,
What
you
are
are.
you using the run with?
You know what the little tin thing that the dice comes in
Yeah.
that Kenny bought for me? It says Q-May D&D dice with the little skull and swords on it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
using
banging
the
that.
lid and tapping the lid on my desk.
Ah.
It sounds like goblin claws running across the metal of the vents.
Cool.
So you hear this sound. Dracapio has now picked up. What has he picked up?
A hand phaser.
All right.
And he walks over to one of the vents in the, like at eye level, behind one of these things.
Okay. You don't have Drag's things up, so
No,
Uh,
so I'm gonna have to just roll.
yeah.
Base.
Yeah. Perception is wisdom, so
All right. That is a 5 from Drac, with a
Yeah,
+1.
he sees-
So
he sees nothing. Vest,
where
you
the
want to
hell
also
are
walk
you?
up?
He's just listening.
Is the vent is dark right now?
Yeah, the vent's dark.
Yes. Vent is dark right now.
Oh, yeah. You probably need a light. And Vest will cast the light cantrip and touch his like weapon and make it glow. Like,
Okay.
and then I'll attempt a perception check, I guess.
So go ahead and roll.
5.
You also see nothing.
You're both just squinting at the vent.
Alright, well, I don't see anything. Here, move
Okay,
over.
Now, as you two are looking at this vent, Moogie,
Yeah.
You can do
you roll me a perception check.
Yes, I will. I don't have the original character. Oh, yes, actually, I do have the original character sheet.
Yes,
Let me
you
pull
do.
that up real quick.
Yep.
Alright.
What the hell? Where'd it go?
I sent it to you.
Yeah, and I saved a copy of it, but it doesn't seem to be in my thing. Let me go download it again. Hold on.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Yes.
And meant whole covers.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Perception is a +1. Okay. That's a 14
Okay.
Okay.
because I rolled a 13 +1.
1 second.
There we go. Okay. So, Moogie, as you're running through these vents, you come across something that has light, and you see 4 pairs of eyes looking kind of at your level, kind of going, we don't see anything. Why don't we see anything?
Oh, Tassadra.
You do recognize one of the pairs of eyes looking at you. It's Vess. It's Dr. Vess. For the 14, I'll let you have that. Are you going for? Are you going
Going
closer?
towards them, towards the
You just get
eyeball.
like freaking like
Okay.
freaking
Alright.
like freaking roundhouse kick the freaking vent goer.
Okay. Vess.
Yes.
What you're seeing, both you and Drago looking down this dark vent thing. You see something just kind of scurry up to you and just kind of going.
I
Full
see
sprint.
it now, and he's gonna fire a shot at the vent. Dracatio.
No
He
friendly fire.
fires at one of the bolts because he rolled a 1, and the vent just flops open.
Okay. The vent has now kind of gone here, like that. What do you do, Boogie? Vent is now open.
You just
And
could've
Tricathio just like
fought.
looks at his hand phaser and says, "Good thing it was set to." Oh, never mind. He just changes the setting.
That was gonna blast you.
That was set to 7. That needs to be set to 3. And Vess?
Vess is hiding behind Dragathio.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So Moogie, are you coming out of the vent, or are you just poking
Yeah,
your head out?
he's gonna like climb out of the vent.
Tricathio
still
says,
don't
"What
know
are
who
you
this
doing
was
in the
good."
fence?"
Stupid robot.
Oh.
Robot. What? Mean Clink?
No, the other one.
Round, and then you hear the doors go. "Tss." Ah, there you are.
Moogie? Yeah,
What did I
the
scream for,
the
guys?
robot that's been wanting to give you a shot has come back.
This is the medical robot.
Freddy.
Yeah, Vess will like narrow his eyes slightly, and he'll be like, "Freddy."
Why are you
Hello,
here?
Dr. Vess. I just need to give this one a checkup. It won't take but a moment.
No, leave me alone.
I believe I am his primary care physician.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Designation authorized. And then Neil just retracts.
Stupid robot. Go.
What medical treatment should I administer, Dr. Vess?
One second, let me consult with my patient. he goes over to Moogie and is like, "Did you come down with a relapse of goblin?"
No. Stupid robot wants to give me shot at the foot. No. No.
I thought you weren't a goblin anymore, though.
In this world, I don't have that much power. I've been turned to goblin form because I'm limited.
Oh,
So I have to stay this way.
oh, fair enough, I guess.
Where are we going now?
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay, at this point, Vess, you happen to turn because, you know, windshield, a wonderful thing. You happen to look outside, and you see
Oh,
kind of go back to the.
I kind of missed what was going on because my Nana, a wild Nana showed up.
That's fine.
Cat, are you eating the freaking bag and chewing on it? Stop that. What's happening on?
What you see is a hellscape sitting under hideous clouds that obscure the vault of the sky, from which occasional meteor streaks before crashing onto the ground. The ambient light continually wells up from just below the horizon, as though it was lit by 9 setting suns. Yet no actual celestial bodies fill the sky. No sun, no moons, or stars. This constant twilight will make it difficult for you to be able to track the passage of time.
Vess will go up to the window and then look at Dracathia and say, what's wrong with the view screen? This looks like hell.
Welcome to
Wait a minute.
Avernus, he says.
You mean that's what's outside the ship right now?
Computer,
How the...
display current.
Where are we?
Computer, display current geographical location, and the holo monitor just pops up with like details of like your current route and plot for the last flight log. It's a hologram on the view monitor.
Oh, no.
Vess will like stroke his chin and look at the numbers and pretend like they mean something to him.
That's
Why
fair.
are we here? I know this place. Why are we here?
Apparently, Clink was needing to do something here, says Dracathio. As pilot, I cannot
Lana
argue.
told me stories about this place. She used to live here long ago. This can't be good for her.
You're getting a nickel moody in the back of your brain. Yes, you do have those memories of Leilana telling you that she lived here.
A niggle?
A nickel.
What's a niggle?
Inclination.
Like the hairs on the back of my neck raising up, or
Let's see here. How to do this? How to do this? Roll me an intelligence. I
you're
don't know-
assuming that it is intelligence.
Oh
doing
yes,
it,
I am.
Brian.
I am. That's the reason why I'm having him roll an intelligence.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, what was it?
That's a nat 20.
Whoa.
-1. That's a natural 90. 99.
19.
19. You do remember Leilani telling you about her being here, and also being the owner of a fort called Fort Knucklebone, which is obviously somewhere around here. You don't know quite where, because Leilani was really vague about where it was.
This is not good. If
No.
we're back here, that means that Lana is... Oh no. Is she on the ship still?
The computer chimes in and says, the crew member Lana is currently on world and is not on board.
Oh, good. We'll have to go find her.
Okay. Well, I'm about as ready to go as I'm ever gonna be. And he looks out the window.
Yeah,
want-
it's not a good scene outside.
There's like a meteor that crashes like next to the ship and rocks the ship a little bit.
Yeah,
And,
you see at least you see small meteors landing around the ship, not the big ones.
Yeah.
You do see the big ones, but they're further away. You really hope that one of those meteors don't hit the ship, because if it does, you won't have a ship.
yeah. And Dracathio says, perhaps taking the moon rover in the cargo bay might be suffice rather than walking.
Not a good idea. Not on a place like this. Things that move that fast, we get noticed really quickly. There are creatures here that are from beyond
Well, at least take
They're
a spacesuit.
monsters. No, I won't. He might, but I won't.
Fair
He's
enough.
sporting it best.
But we can set off on foot, I guess. I mean, how do the others travel?
I
He-
presume on foot.
Okay. So I see two options. We can attempt to track them. I could attempt to scry on them, although that isn't necessarily going to give us the best indication of where they are, since it's going to just show us where they are right now. But
And definitely not in a place like this. You'll find that even here, magic is limited.
As Dracathio slaps one of these monitors, like one of these panels, and says, "Well, I think the sensors are working." And the panel comes to life.
oh, excellent.
He's going to try and have the ship scan for wherever they are. The ship's gonna roll perception, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Wouldn't the ship need to roll a perception check?
Yes, yes, it would.
The ship rolled a 13.
Well, it's a lot better than some of your other perceptions last week. Basically, the ship does its sensor sweep, and it picks up a structure. From
Possibly
where
man-made.
You guys are, huh?
Possibly man-made.
Possibly man-made. Yep. About maybe not a half a mile away from where the ship is.
Okay.
Okay.
Dracathio says, "Well, the sensors are picking up some kind of man-made structure. Don't know if that's where they went, but I've
The
never
other
been
thing
here
that
before."
Yeah, the other thing that the sensors pick up is that at that man-made structure, it does feel like, or it does ping back life.
Life science.
What life? What life you don't know, but life.
Mm-hmm. And there are life signs here, according to what this readout's saying.
Well, sounds like the best lead we've got. How about we head off at once?
Oh, well, just get careful.
Freddy
When
just
Leda told me of this world, there are things here that will terrify you, even looking at them from a distance.
Freddy floats up to the windshield, looks out, and says, "Oh my," and starts shaking.
You stay here,
He turns around and says,
robot.
"Not before I give you your inoculation."
No!
You
And then-
touch me with that thing, and I will break every circuit in your body.
I am tending to Mr. Moogie personally. You don't have to worry about this, Freddy.
The visual of
Very
Moogie
well.
foaming at the
Moogie
mouth.
just I mean, not Moogie, sorry. Freddy retracts the needle and says, "I'll be in the sick bay when you return for a full medical examination." And he floats out the door.
I'll give him a formal examination.
I love it. I love it. So
Cat,
you
what are you
two
doing?
go to the cargo bay where there's an elevator. But if you hit the button, you get into the elevator, it goes down. You walk out onto this landscape, and it is hellish. I mean, it's
Howling winds and
howling winds, and you see insects in the air, and it's nasty. You do indeed see the structure far off. And this
Has Mookie stepped out onto the actual soil yet?
yes.
no,
Well-
he's about to. I would assume, like he's still standing on the metal partition of the thing, but the sand's kicking up at his feet.
This is what you guys see. Well, no, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
Because remember, we're in the crater, so there's a ridge before we see the fort.
Yes. So you guys are in this ship-sized crater. What do you two do?
Well, I guess we should head off for the structure. Which seems to be the only place safer, well, The only place that is marginally safer than this.
Here? Yes.
As Moogie steps on soil, what does Vess notice?
That's roll me a perception check.
5.
Not
Okay,
very
you-
much, apparently.
You don't notice the shape-shifting mass behind you.
No.
Moogie is now in his demon form.
Why?
Okay. Because he put his feet down. I know why. Okay. So you two are walking up to the top of this ridge.
Just hear this dull.
Here he comes.
It's just
They're
like
popping.
rock and bone crunching under the feet.
Yeah.
You do hear that. You turn around and what the hell is following us? And you see Demon Moogie.
Ah!
And
Don't
that
be
was
too scared, Vess. Right.
I forgot the voice change.
Well,
It caught me off guard.
at least your goblinism has been cured for now.
Yeah, for now.
This is like his voice catches me off guard when he's in this form.
no.
Well, I guess we should keep going.
All I imagine. is
Yeah,
some
but
death
for
there,
just for safety measures, let's not have you getting into any trouble right off the bat. He's gonna bend down and just grab the kobold and put him on his shoulder.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because remember, Moogie in this form is 7 feet tall.
Yeah. So, Moogie, I hope you have those particular stats. Demon Moogie, you have those stats?
I might. Let me look on the thing here.
Demon Lord movie.
I don't have those stats.
I mean, I've got Demon Lord Moogie, which is
I think that's what we called it.
yeah, but the Demon Lord thing is like when it's like when Leilani and him are fused.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a second. I got Demigod Moogie.
That's not right.
No,
Uh,
I can.
Well, let me pull up my thing.
You know what I could do?
Beyond.
I could drop the Demigod Moogie level back down to level 12 and use those stats for that. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, let me go to. Oh, actually, I can't modify this because this right here is.
A sheet that I made for you.
Yeah, this is the one you
Yep.
made for me, so you'd have to
Okay.
modify it and send me a link.
Okay, let me do that.
Yeah, just drop his level down to like 12.
12. Okay.
I think also, speaking of like changes on the way there, I think Vess will put on his Plague Doctor false identity
Okay.
from his
Okay.
background.
That's fine. Okay. So, well, okay. Since Moogie's getting switched around at this point, Fess, I want you to roll me a survival.
Okay. 10.
Ouch.
Well, it hits the mark though.
Mediocre.
It's mediocre, but what you see is you see a little way down, and then kind of cutting across, and what you now see. Now read this out. A fortified compound sits atop a low plateau that rises out of a crater-pocketed landscape. At the center of the compound is a hill of rust-covered stone that resembles a hand clawing out of the ground, with gaps between the fingers. A jagged wall is made out of rock bones, metal debris, and that surrounds this hand-shaped hill. Other highlights are visible from this distance that include a gatehouse atop which stands a half a dozen small figures on watch.
Okay. When you're ready, Mugi, you can look in the submissions chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Gus will just make sure his disguise is in place and
Yep.
he
Oh
moves
yeah,
will-
yeah, you better make sure that you're just.
Oh yeah, that looks much better for stat numbers. Thank you,
Yep.
Kenny. All right,
welcome.
so now what am I supposed to roll?
Oh, I just had Vest do it.
Okay.
Well, because I kind of didn't want to wait. Sorry.
No time, no time.
Basically, the description that I have of what this structure looks like, so you guys can, kind of go through and come up to this place. It takes you about maybe. Well, let me ask this, Boogie, are you carrying Vest since Vest is?
Vest is sitting on my shoulder. Yes.
Okay. So it'll take you about 30 minutes to walk up. About 30 minutes later, you walk up and you see these
Little tiny dudes running around.
yeah. Well, you see the tiny dudes on the guard tower. Small fey creatures look like feral gnomes, and all of them have red caps.
Oh.
And they all they look at you. Let's see here. Well, they're primarily looking at Mugi at the moment. So.
Yes. Ignore the small tiny creature. Look at the big hulking monster that has full of muscle and can crush you with one hand.
Oh yeah. They look at you, Mugi, and they go. They were about to go. They were about to say something, and they look at you and they go.
No.
You can go in.
You're immediately terrified.
They're shooing you, I think.
To be fair, Mugi, you look like a demon. And they're going to let in one of their own. They're not going to, pull the same stunts that they pulled last week.
Mhm.
So they open the doors.
He's just gonna march through the doors.
Great, you won. You won the video.
A pair of Kinku, when they see you, they turn and wonder. And one of them comes up and says, "What a deal! Patience is a virtue. Can't keep the boss waiting." And he runs off. Now the Kinku are less afraid. They know what you are, but they're kind of less afraid of you. The other one just kind of, "What is that?" Pointing up to Vess.
That is my companion. You touch him, I break your spine.
Any companion of yours is a companion of mine. That does the Kinku smile.
I love this voice.
Moogie's just gonna keep walking forward, like toward the doors that they're
Well-
in the inside.
Well, you're actually stopped by this particular Kinku, and let's wait for the boss. Boss first. Boss
Now,
first.
the
I love
Kinku's
the
a bird type
sporadicness.
creature, right? Do these bird type creatures have long necks?
Well, it's a Kinku.
Don't do it.
So
I don't know what a Kinku looks like.
It's well,
It kind of looks like a crow.
Put a
Kinda looks
crow
like a
in your
crow.
mind.
Yeah.
Like a crow person kind of sort of.
Yep.
Okay, well, Moogie is going to grab this Kinku by the
Yeah, that's
throat.
what. Like,
Yeah,
as soon as you
that
asked him
tracks.
that,
That tracks. That tracks. I knew that you were going to do that. Okay.
it was kind of obvious. You kind of made it obvious.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, how tall are the Kinkus?
Pretty sure they're short.
Do not know. I have to go look them up.
They're like what, 4 or 5 feet tall?
Hang on a second. Let me look them up.
I think they're medium sized, so they're at least as tall as a dwarf.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be really small to him then.
Yeah. Just let me look them up. Kenku. They are human. They're medium humanoids. Kenku are feathered humanoids that wander the world as Bagmonster or by Green.
I would guess they're probably like basically height
Okay.
on average.
On average, yep. So I would say anywhere from 5 foot to 5'8" would be the
Okay,
size.
that's still shorter than him. You should have
Yes.
grabbed his Kinku around the neck and pulled him up to face height.
I'd say roll a
Where-
grapple.
Grapple? What is grapple?
D20.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
It's his strength versus theirs.
I just love
Oh.
I just love how Mag's like, I'm gonna grab him, and just Kenny's like, I'm gonna stop you right there.
That
It's
is
funny.
a 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27, 19 plus 8.
Jesus. Your roll give me a headache.
Okay, so that was a 13. So this poor Kenku. This poor Kenku.
I love the voice you do.
Who
Thank
is
you.
trying in vain to go. Wait, turn the bus. Wait.
As
I love the Kinku voice. I love it so much.
No.
Where is Leilana Blackmarsh?
You hear her sputter for a few more minutes, and then you hear, "Would you please put him down, dearie?"
Uh-oh.
Boogie just drops it.
And what you see is leading moments. The other Kenku has come back. Moments later, she returns, leading a tall creature wearing a long, tattered shift covered in mud, blood, mold, and worse. The hag's eyes seem to move independently of each other as she approaches. Her strangly brown hair hangs in front of them. Resting on each shoulder is red-eyed ravens that scrutinize both you and Bess. And a hulking creature built of desperate, fiendish parts trudges, moaning and hopping as it walks. And she has both of her eyes kind of look at you, as they were going off in other directions, and they both kind of focus on you.
Okay.
Let us see if she actually recognizes you.
I doubt it because Moogie has never been to this world. He's only heard stories from his sister.
Well, you think that. Okay. She looks at you. Oh, wonderful. I wondered where you went off to. Moogie, isn't it?
How do you know my name?
Your sister.
Moogie is gonna storm right up to her, like,
I just
Like this doorway. Yeah. Like this
Like
doorway.
like I love
I can't
everything
see
you
your
do with
screen.
it. Great.
Like face to face, like he's gonna lean down and look at you.
yeah. He is right up in her face, snarling and
Tusks and
everything.
all.
This is
Where is Leilana?
Oh, I'm glad that you asked that question.
Hmm.
She is here. She is safe. She is with the rest of your friends.
Have one of your little servants here take me to her before I start tearing this entire fortress to pieces.
Okay, Moogie, calm down. Okay then.
That would be a bad idea, Mookie, because if you did that, there would be something even bigger and stronger than you that would tear you to pieces, my dear. And I'm pretty sure Leilana would not like to have her brother be left here in pieces. And when she says that, her voice drops and her own thing comes out as a almighty snarl.
Oh.
She... now I've got to go back.
I already know what's probably gonna happen.
Maybe.
I have tiny pencils.
Tiny pencils.
How did you manage to have a tiny pencil?
The little tin thing dice came in. It came with 2 little tiny pencils for writing character sheets and stuff with.
Ah, well that tracks. Let's see.
I just imagine like
Nation
the pencils.
is charisma.
Ow, my finger. I crushed it by accident.
She's got a 13 on intimidation.
So she rolled intimidation. Do I have to roll to contest it?
Well, I mean it's a 13. I mean, how scary is Moogie by this hag?
Well, I would have to roll a counter intimidation, wouldn't I?
No, not intimidation. I'm going to have you roll wisdom. Your wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That's a 10.
Okay, you're just a little bit scared. Not much. Just a
More
little.
startled.
More startled than actually scared by her sudden change of voice. It was all nice and sweet, and now it's not nice and sweet.
Meanwhile, I picture Vess sitting on Moogie's shoulder, staring at the crow sitting on her shoulder.
Yes. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
This is one of my good saves.
I know.
Whew.
Let's roll it.
19.
Yeah, you're not phased. Not by her, not by the crows sitting on her shoulders, not even by the person standing behind her. You are not phased.
You see this before. You're bored of this shit. This, I mean, stuff.
So, this hag, who has not introduced herself, goes, "It seems that you have a passenger on you, Boogie. Will you introduce me?"
That's for him to decide.
I am his primary care physician.
You just say proudly, just like.
Yeah, he tries to sound like officious about it.
Oh, so you are his cleric.
If you like.
That will do. My name is Mad Maggie.
Now, should
Roll
Moogie
me a
roll
history. Yes, roll me a history. Yours will be at advantage though because you've only heard stories.
Yeah, but because I have a -1 in my history.
Just roll.
That's that. Okay, I'll take the 17. Because I rolled an 18 -1.
Okay. You have heard from your sister that there was her right hand girl person thing. You weren't sure. Was
Right
a
hand woman.
right hand woman. Was somebody named Mad Maggie. That's what you remember.
Moogie is not going to say anything.
I was expecting you wouldn't.
What he is going to do is he's going to. What doors are closest to Moogie?
Well, you guys are kind of like in the middle of the fort. Although the two Kenku have come, well, the other Kenku has come back, so they've kind of taken up like between, beside Mad Maggie, and Maggie is just kind of looking at you, kind of with those evil, delicious eyes,
What?
looking you up and down, seeing, you know, you've got muscles upon muscles, kind of a look. What do you two do? We'll do Boogie first. That sounds so bad.
Well, in this form, I would.
Yeah.
That's a story for another time.
Yes. So Boogie, what are you specifically doing?
Well, right now he's standing there. Even though we're in the middle of the room, which door can I see?
It's not a room. You're standing in the middle of the fort.
Outside.
Outside.
Oh, it's like a courtyard area.
Yeah, it's a courtyard.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not in a room yet. She hasn't led you there. Are you asking
I
her?
would like to go and see my sister.
But of course, my dear. My men will lead you there. I'm sure Leilani will fill you in on the festivities that will happen tomorrow. Toodles. And she just kind of turns around and walks basically back in the same direction that she was. Now these two Kenku, who have been kind of warily looking at you, go, come, follow us. Yes.
I said this before, but I still love those voices.
I know.
They're great.
Come on. And they kind of do do this, and do you follow?
Yeah, but he's going to follow slowly behind because he's going to keep an eye on these Kenku. He doesn't know what they are. He doesn't trust them.
That's fair. They lead you to enclosure. It looks like a door. You're not quite sure. And they open the door, and in this space, you see Aya lying on the bed. She's quietly snoring. You see Leilana and Rags in a most peculiar position. They are hugging.
But does Mugi recognize Leilana because she's in this human-esque white form?
No, I would say not. No.
It's very drastic.
Nor do you recognize this kobold either. You don't recognize the kobold.
Vess will
That's
like tilt his head, but he'll stay quiet.
Now, how tall is the door leading into the room?
Yeah, you have to duck.
Yeah, well, Vess is gonna have to. Is gonna have to also like bob his
duck.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, this particular door was made for normal-sized people,
Okay,
and
well,
anybody
in that
taller than that, they'd have to duck.
Case, in that case, Mugi is gonna get down on all fours and walk for the door to keep
Okay.
Vess from getting knocked off.
Okay.
Yeah, once you go through the door, the ceiling it does go up to 10 feet, so Mookie is just a lot more comfortable inside.
Mugi's going to grab Vess and put him on the floor so he doesn't fall off
That's
when he's
fair,
in the
yeah.
ground.
That's fair. It's about this time. We just.
I
You
need to
have
get a-
Leilana. You have Leilana pulled up, don't you?
I can pull her up.
Okay.
I need to walk away from my desk, but I'm still on the headphones, so
Okay,
I'll be right
that's
back.
fine.
Excuse me. Okay, I got Leilana pulled up. Let me guess. You want me to roll perception?
Yes.
Oh, that's an 11.
Okay, Leilana is not going to notice this, but Rags is, and because Rags had a 23. Rags will slowly pull away from Leilana and look at you, Moogie. Wow,
Okay.
that was wow, that was the best hug I have ever given anybody. Ooh. Well, Leilana talked about you. You're her brother?
Yes. Where is she?
Points.
Just points. Just it's
The
not
white
even like
robed
much of a
lady.
point. Yeah, just
the,
like
this white robed lady. She just points and she goes, I don't know what happened. I was hugging, Aya, making her feel better. She went to sleep, and then I went over to hug, to find out why Leilana doesn't like this place. She gently touched me on the head, and then we were in a hug.
That is not my sister. Where is she?
it is.
Hang on. Rags will come over and gently shake Leilana.
Just play.
What? What's going on?
Your brother.
What?
Your brother.
Look.
Says Rags.
Mookie? Who are you? Oh, don't even give me that attitude, mister. Leilana is going to roll her intimidation against Mookie.
Her hair starts to gray just a little bit.
Okay.
Oh! Oh shit.
okay,
That's only
uh,
a 10?
Okay.
No, 11.
So that's the intimidation. Now Mookie has to roll wisdom.
Let me pull him up again. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, I think he's gonna fail. Oh! He rolls an 11, so it's a duel.
You both got the same number, and since it was Leilana leading with that, Moogie, you do get that familiar, oh crap, this is my sister, and she's going to do something really horrible to me if I don't cut it out.
Leilana? Yes, Moogie, it's me.
This happened a second.
He is going to grapple her.
Oh god,
Why?
a tackle hug!
Yeah, tackle hug. Yeah.
A tackle hug. This would be, no, I'm not going to sign any damage to this. Leilana? You're going to get tackled by your brother.
And she knows how hard his tackle hugs can hit.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Dash.
And hang on, because I do have ranks here. She's gonna roll me. She's gonna roll an acrobatics to get out of the way.
And Leilana is going to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah. Let's see. That's yeah. That's 31.
Oh, here we go. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
She manages to resist the impact.
And Rags managed to roll away because Rags looks at this with, oh, this is gonna be the mother of all tackle hugs. Roll.
I'm out of here.
Leilana!
Vess, you just watched this demon and this white robed lady have a
Well-
hugging fist.
Vess will actually lift his plague doctor mask so that he can look with his without the goggles and whatnot, and be like,
Give me
Well-
a second.
definitely acting like Leilana.
Yeah,
Okay, Moogie, you can put me down now.
Leilani, you do hear a couple of cracks in your back as he's giving you an almighty hug.
Leilana.
Vess, you're a kobold, yes?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
You see a second kobold there. Dressed in slightly coppery, blue eyes, wearing leather, having a rapier, and she's taken the bow off because, you know, the bow's on the bed.
Uh-oh, incoming Kobold Love Fest.
Oh no, not that.
And that's what you see in front of you, Vess. So what do you do?
Alright,
Well-
while that's happening, I will be right back.
Bess will extend a hand and say, "Well, hello, I'm Dr. Vess."
Dr. Vess. You're like me.
You're a doctor too?
No, you're the race, not.
Oh, yes, I am a kobold.
She's peering
She
around
kind
you.
she's just kind of looking at you, going. I was the only kobold.
Why would you assume you were the only kobold?
Well, duh, my whole clan got wiped out by a dragon.
Oh, well,
I don't have anybody else.
yes, but there's like lots of kobolds. Well, at least on the material plane. Wasn't aware there were any in Avernus.
I didn't exactly come from there. I came from a place called Chult. And then I
Oh.
went from there to a place called the Andari Islands. That's been a
Okay,
fun
I'm
place.
back.
Cool.
Okay.
And I've been bunches of other places.
I'm back. Again.
Have you ever been to Anthem?
No.
Oh, I'm very famous in Anthem.
Good for you. Glad that you're famous.
Over in the corner, there's a metallic.
Oh, no.
Ah.
No.
Yes, all of you are in the same.
This like
Yeah.
hulking metal thing just kind of like raises its head.
It's like, well, hello.
Good
there.
morning. Who do we have here? Is it
It's
eyeing
not
the-
exactly the next day yet. You
I
haven't
know,
been shut down
but
for all
it-
that long.
Yeah, he says, my internal calibration is currently out of sync.
That's saying it mildly. This is pointing to the hugging mass of those two. That is Mookie and and his sister Leilana, right? Right.
The hulking figure just kind of nods.
Actually, the hulking figure should take note that Leilana looks different.
And it says, identification not confirmed. Hostile may be nearby.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't shoot her. No, that would be bad. That would be
He's
very
gonna have to
bad.
roll a Constitution saving throw, I assume, right? Because his memory hasn't been, like,
I know.
his memory files are basically just the original Lana.
I'm gonna try to roll persuasion.
Okay, so how would I counter
This is gonna
that?
go well, because persuasion is not her strong suit.
What would I roll to counter?
It would probably be an insight, so.
Insight.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So
Alright, I am back.
Wow,
that's
What?
an 18.
that was a 9. So
Step
Rank doesn't
aside.
do. Yeah, Rank doesn't do a very good.
Don't shoot Leilana.
Vessel step forward and we'll say, you have to understand, Leilana and Mugi are multiform entities. Your sensors may not be calibrated to properly identify them when they change their material forms.
Wait, what happened?
Roll a persuasion.
Yeah.
the
Oh, jeez. This is like a good skill for me, and I only rolled a 10.
the Warforged doesn't recognize Leilana's new form, and is attempting to shoot said Leilana.
Okay, where is Moogie still hugging her?
I would say yes.
Does Moogie notice that this thing is trying to shoot her?
Roll me a perception.
Alright.
I have myself Scooby Snacks, and I'm ready for the spooky stuff, gang.
Zinky!
That is a 17 total.
Yes, Moogie, you do notice that there is a
Warforged pointing
a Warforged pointing weapons at your sister.
Moogie is going to put her down
Gently.
gently. He's going to turn around, stand
Oh,
at his
God.
full height,
Oh.
and he's going to basically snarl in intimidation.
Oh, go ahead and roll your intimidate.
I'm gonna make a wisdom
Uh,
saving throw for.
Yep. Roll me that wisdom saving throw.
17,
That
18,
is
19,
a-
20, 21, 22.
That's actually a 17 from Clink.
Versus 22 from Moogie.
Okay.
You just hear
what were the
rattling of
numbers?
metal.
22 for
17.
Moogie, 17 for Clank.
Yeah, Clink. Yeah, you're taken aback by this really tall creature. Which, if you remember correctly, the last time you saw Moogie, he was short.
Put that away before I tear it off your arm and shove it up your mechanical backside.
So, Clink, you also don't realize that this is Moogie.
I cannot take orders from a creature that is currently not registered in my database. And he points the weapon directly at Moogie. And rolls an intimidate.
Oh boy.
That is a 27.
Oh lord. To hit
He rolled a
Moogie,
what?
27.
I think
To hit?
to hit.
To hit. Intimidation.
Okay, and I have to contest with intimidation, don't I?
You can, or wisdom saving throw. or
Actually, do a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Wow. My wisdom is crap, though, for this. Where did my wisdom go? Oh. There it is. Yeah, it's a... Oh, 21.
Yeah. This thing of going back and forth between the fear between these two characters, just it's palpable.
Alright, he
At
is
this
gonna...
At this point, hang on. At this point, Rags will step up and look at the Warforge and kind of go, "Oh boy. I think what we have here is a failure to communicate." Okay.
Just hear
Clink,
the low humming of this, like, cannon on its arm.
clink, clink, clink. Hi, down here.
It looks down.
I do believe somehow this, pointing back towards Demon Moogie, is Moogie. I know the last time you saw Moogie, he was small and sweet and very cute.
This is certainly not Moogie. It is
it's
an
cer-
imposter.
It is not an imposter.
Oh,
Just shut him down.
believe me, I've been with Moogie for a while. He goes through changes like this a lot.
Hello, Bug. I'm gonna kill you.
Clink, you also don't recognize Dr. Vess because you weren't exactly introduced to Dr. Vess.
No, that's true.
Too many
Do
hostiles
I really have to
detected.
jump in?
Initiating
Oh, boy.
emergency protocols. And its eyes just
Oh,
turn
no,
red.
No, 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 no. Oh, balls. Says.
Defense
Rags.
procedures initiated.
Oh,
Well,
crap.
It stands to its full height.
Oh, crap. Heading. Oh, ha.
well,
hang on.
I don't
Oh,
think I'm required for this, so I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Oh, boy.
You will surrender your weapons or be destroyed.
Does a 22 hit?
22 actually just hits on the mark
Okay.
for its AC.
For its AC?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're currently surrounded, she's going to do this. Oh, well. That's nice to see. Don't do that. 23 plus 12. 35 plus 5. You take 40 points damage.
Oh shit!
Clink goes flying against the wall from whatever this
well-
attack was.
Well, actually, she hit you with the rapier.
Oh,
Well,
with the
it looks
rapier?
like a
Okay,
rapier.
so
Yeah.
sparks fly off wherever you made contact with his body, and you see exposed wiring and like circuitry.
Ah! Okay.
Critical damage detected. Threat will be eliminated.
What's going on?
And he just
Rags
points to
just poked Clink with a rapier.
Well, it looks like a rapier, but you, Boogie will notice that Rags has stepped in front of Boogie. Boogie will notice that it looks like a rapier, but it's crackling with some energy that's like surrounding the
blade.
Blade.
blade. You don't know what it is.
Nope. Moogie
Nope.
doesn't know it at all.
Actually, Leilana doesn't know either.
Yeah, and
So,
at this point though, Leilana is now thoroughly angry.
Her hair is gonna like darken and like turn white and hag-like.
yes. Oh yeah.
And I think
Because
I'm not gonna be able to roll because like right now he's in a certain mode where he cannot identify allies or enemies.
right. Okay. So between the three of you, which is Bess, Boogie, and Leilana.
Leilana, she is going to take on her black because now she is enthralled with anger.
Clink's probably gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw at this transformation because
At
it's
the
gonna
sudden
like
shift
fry
in
his
fear.
circuits. Yeah. Because he just saw an potentially is gonna witness an enemy turn into an ally. And he's not programmed to analyze that kind of situation. So I'm gonna roll at disadvantage if that's okay.
Yep.
Alright. He rolled a 5. System critical on. He just lowers his weapon, but slightly and keeps it pointed at the ground, like at the feet of this kobold and this other creature, and says unidentified error.
Leilana's going to bend down and get right in his face, like glowering at him.
Its eyes are flickering from red to blue, red to blue, red to blue. Back and forth.
This is my brother Mercury. He has been like this for an age. If you dare to harm him again in any manner,
I not only will rip out your circuits, I will plaster your metal carcass on the outside of this wall as a decoration. Do I make myself clear?
Roll me an intimidate.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw. Disadvantage.
Yes.
That is a 12 from Clink.
And what did you get? Clint?
What?
He got a 12. What did you get?
I got a 15.
Yeah, Clint. The internal thing that you have inside of you, that is definitely level.
Sensors detected ally.
Yep.
System shutting. System dropping from defensive procedures. As weapons go.
Oh gosh. I thought I was gonna have to run to hit him again. Hey, what'd you get out of that board? That's scary. Says Rags.
Leilana's eyes just turn like flash white for a minute as she reverts back to her normal dark-haired self. Not the blonde-haired beauty, but the dark, like, haired queen of destruction.
It's like a process, just like you go down tiers. Like once you fully calm down, will you go back?
All you hear in the background is just a bunch of beeping and stuff like that as he's recalibrating.
I would have been something to make everybody aware of something. The entire time this is happening, there is a snoring Aya on the bed over at the left, just going.
Has not moved an inch.
It's.
Yeah.
Is out
Like
of
snored through all of this.
Give me a second.
We about to tornado.
At this point, you hear a hey.
Back to sleep.
No, she actually kind of sits up on the bed. Then kind of sits up. Okay. I just had one of the weirdest dreams ever. That Leilana was white haired and had a white dress on. And that Mookie came in.
Just looking up, just seeing.
She's kind of looking down at herself sitting on the bed, talking about this dream. It was sort of like,
What was the dream, was it?
oh. Mookie, the last time I saw you, you were cute and adorable and
Everyone keeps calling you cute and adorable, what the hell?
Because he was an adorable little goblin.
Yeah,
an adorable little goblin.
See,
And now
see, here's the thing. I'll go ahead and just for a recap. Moogie is smaller than your average goblin. Whereas most goblins are 3 feet, or like 3 feet, 6 inches tall. Moogie's like 2 feet 4. He has a stunted growth, so he's smaller than most goblins. So he's more adorable as a goblin.
Nice.
Please continue.
Anyway, so that is what that is what she sees. Oh, as if this day couldn't get any worse. Wait. So we're all here now, barring Drac.
Dracathio is currently on the vessel, says Clink, after you hear as it comes back to like into like focus.
Thank you, Clink.
You are welcome.
Okay. So have we given any thought to the? Are we actually going to do what Mad Baggy is proposing this tournament?
That's a question I'd like to ask either of you. What is this tournament?
Analysis.
Leilana, would you like to explain to Moogie what this tournament is about? 'Cause I think I'm going to get a headache trying to explain it to him.
I would rather not, but unfortunately I have to. You
Yes.
see, Mookie, that no doubt you already met her, of course.
You mean the ugly, shambling corpse that talked to me earlier? Yes, that one. Her name is Mad Maggie. She was my second hand while I was in charge of this fortress ages ago. I thought I smelled disgusting death and decay on her. No doubt you smelled a lot more than that on her. She tends to be frivolous with experiments. I will spare you the details. But we're in a tournament now. If we win the tournament on her behalf, we get to take something from her as a prize. But if we lose, one of us stays here as her prize. I see. Well, in that case, I suggest we win this tournament.
Clink just chimes in slightly and says, I have been analyzing recent battle strategies for the past hour, 17 minutes, 32 seconds, and 5 microseconds.
Okay, that's a lot of numbers.
Well, if my guess is anything, I suggest we put the heavy hitters out front. And the, pardon the phrase, weaker of our team stay behind us. We don't want them getting hurt right off the bat.
My thoughts exactly. Rags, would you be so kind as to inform Moogie of the companion that we're trying to win from Maggie?
Oh, yes. Okay. So, Mad Maggie, the last time I was here, we came with a Hellefont.
A what?
I knew you would say that. It looks like an elephant with fairy wings. It's a good aligned creature. And her name is Lulu.
Is she huggable?
Very huggable, but she's currently in a cage
What?
Okay.
by Mad Maggie.
Where is this cage? I'll
Don't break
tear it open.
No, now hold it, Moogie. Calm down. We first gotta win this tournament.
According to statistics, we did sign a contract verbally.
You did, but me and Vess didn't. Speaking of which,
Oh, I guess that's...
Vess,
Yes.
come here, please.
Sure.
I'm going to
What's
hulk
the
you through this window.
Yes.
He's going to pick Vess up, and he's going to pick Rags up. He's going to walk over to the corner, put them down. Little Rags, would you do me the honor of telling Vess here the layout of this fortress? Vess, when no one is looking, you're gonna sneak around, pick the lock on Lulu's cage, and take her out of sight. So when even if we do lose, we'll take her with us anyway.
We lose, we win.
Vess isn't really geared for sneaking around and picking locks, Moogie. No offense, Vess.
Oh no, that's absolutely true.
I'm
at best-
sure you could find something of use around here. There's plenty of weird parts laying about.
Oh, you're going to need a demonstration, aren't you?
Demonstration of. So what, Boogie? Are you asking me to scout out the place a bit?
Yes, you're small, like Rags. People are not going to notice you as easily as they would notice me, a big hulking mass of muscle walking around. You in your little plague doctor outfit, you kind of look like a demon. so no one's going to question you walking around. Which makes a fair point. He does kind of look like a little
Oh, yeah.
like a little demon when he's in his play doctor outfit.
Or at least he's appropriately hellish looking.
Hang on just
So-
a second. I had to add something. Okay. Moogie, what is your passive perception?
Passive perception is a 15.
Okay. Yeah. You're not gonna see this.
Mm.
What is something small that's on Moogie right now?
Well, Mookie is naked. So he's not really carrying anything.
The small thing is his nipples. Get him. No.
He's not carrying anything on him?
No, he is not carrying anything whatsoever. He is completely naked.
Okay. Actually, that works to her advantage. Yep. So first thing you notice is as you're talking to Vez, Rags disappears. The next thing you notice is you're wearing a loincloth.
Oh.
What the?
And then Rags appears back up. Well, you didn't have anything to steal, so I had to cover up your nibbly bits.
My nibbly bits were not out. That they retract into me in this form.
I
the
really didn't
terrible.
need to know that you're not covered.
Fine. Anyway, if this
This is
Lulu
my-
person,
This is my demonstration. You didn't even notice that I was gone, or notice that I put the
fine. You can sneak around and pick the lock on Lulu's cage and get her out. Vess, I want you to assist her as much as possible. If she gets noticed by somebody, cause a distraction. Pull the guards away, something.
Okay, can
Get
do.
her Good. Get her out of the cage as quickly as possible.
Okay, so that will take Vess and Rags out of the initiative where they're going to do this sort of stuff. Because they're going to be on their own little tiny mission, which I so adore. Yes.
Don't hold
And,
her on their
I'll go ahead and say this out of character. Moogie just set Vess and Rags up on a date.
Yeah, I know, right?
Secretly.
Oh no, that's not going to work well.
No, it's gonna work great. It's gonna
No,
work
it's not.
great.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Now, neither one of them know this, because Moogie is sly like that.
Like you just they just walk out just like freaking Moogie's cackling.
Now, Moogie's not cackling, but he is smirking, like really, like his big grin on his face, like.
I get it.
Yeah, Rags is going to. Wait, give me a second.
Woo.
Yeah, that is a 31 on insight. How deceptive are you being?
What do I have to roll?
Deception.
Where is my deception? Oh. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get as high a roll as you.
No, because you're going up against somebody who's level 20. And insight is not her best stat, mind you.
Let's see, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You lost.
Wait, hold up.
That-
Yeah,
that's-
Yeah, that's 15.
Yeah, that's the. I'm sorry, I was adding that wrong. That is 21. Yeah, yep. She sees through you.
Does she say anything? Is the question.
She will walk up to you and say in a very quiet, sweet little voice, "Maggie, are you trying to set me up with him?"
Baby, you are an adorable little kobold.
Yes, I know. And I have a partner. And it's
News to me.
And it's not a kobold. It's a human.
Ah!
Pray you don't meet her. She would evaporate you from the timeline.
Either way, I had no way of knowing. Not my fault.
Vessel raises his hand and will say, "I will also keep that in mind."
Oh,
Oh,
you
shush you.
you were the one in trouble. Ahem. And she just kind of gives you a you better not mess with me kind of a look from.
Hurry on, you two. You got work to do.
Right.
Vessel put his mask back in place.
Come on, Bess.
Okay.
Let's go do some sneaking.
At least they can become friends.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to become great friends. It's just
Not any further though.
Now, keep in mind, Trish did not know I was going to do this.
I had an inkling. I had an inkling.
Inkling.
Yeah, an inkling.
Oh, the inkling.
Of course, in the past, I did say that Vess and Rags would make a cute little couple. So that may be where it stems from.
Just maybe.
It's still fun, though.
Yep.
Fun. Now what?
Yeah. I've got to create a level 20 version of this particular character.
I have
Just
done
on the
nothing
option.
but sit here for the last like 2 hours.
Sorry. We're going to get to you. We're going to get to you.
Oh, yeah, you're next.
Okay.
I'm really this threatening.
So while all this has been going on, Alex, Alderman, what are you two doing?
I thought we were continuing what happened last time, and we just kind of cut off abruptly.
Well, what happened last time?
Do you
Refresh my
remember?
memory. Yeah, refresh my memory.
Basically, Oldwin came to Alex for some sort of help, but then, you know, Mad Maggie, a wild Mad Maggie showed up, and some offers back and forth, and we didn't
Right.
continue.
Okay, so there was a particular item. I'm sorry, I just didn't have the time to make up the magic item, but there was a particular item that Alex has.
Well, yeah, if you wasn't I'm trying to remember which one you're trying to hint here, but
The
yeah.
loot.
Yeah, I know. You didn't have to say it. I had a feeling. Because it's the only magical item there.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, yeah, that item.
Yes. So you two have a conversation about that item.
Yes, but Mad Maggie's still there unless she walked off now.
No, it said that by this time she has walked off because she had to go deal with her new guests.
Oh, Jesus. She gives me the creeps. Yeah, no kidding. She gives me the creeps too. And just the hand, just like, she called me a freaking decoration!
So young, so violent. Damn that hell music.
But it's like, okay. And Olden's like, okay, you said you had something for me or something like that? Or you were just trying to make her walk away? No, he's trying to think. No, I have something for you. And that is, what is it, a freaking potion? No. It's a little more important, kind of, to me, but I have no use for it. He says while reaching into the crystal. He just kind of puts his hand into the crystal like it's a pocket. Just, no.
You pull out a pair of fuzzy dice Nope, that's
No, nope, nope. He freaking pulls out some random plushie. No.
yeah,
Okay, found it. I got it. He pulls out this loot. It looks like it's made of wood, but it has a bunch of like blackish scorch marks that are like almost like a tree kind of traveling along it. And like in different formations and different shapes all around it.
right.
What is that? It's a loot, but I already have one. No, it's a much special loot. Oh, okay. So what is? Well, in my world, we have these weird things called enchanted items. We're like calling them. You bland, I know. Don't say anything. I wasn't. Jesus. Anyways, my grandfather found this and he gave it to me, but I have no use for it now, as I'm not exactly a musician. Well, what is it called? I don't know. I think he just called it a thunder loot. Thunder loot. This is a very bland way of
Like-
feeling such a cool item name.
Like I like the amount of self-inflicted confusion from one character versus the knowledge from the other character, even though their voices sound similar. It's like they're having some sort of, one-sided conversation here. I
Oh
love
yes.
it. It's
Oh,
great.
yes.
Well, anyways, strum it. You want me to play it? Well, okay, don't play it too hard. I don't
Okay.
want you to burn anything down, but
Okay, so you have this loot in your hands, Alduin. Roll me a performance check.
okay. Okay, Alduin, give me your hand. Okay, where is your performance? Oh yeah, it's the best stat he has. I put so much in performance. Okay, performance. That's a high number, John. Let's do it. Roll it. I got a 34.
Wow.
The music that comes from this, the tune that is being produced, is toss a coin to your wisher, and it's good. It's in the right key. It's in the right rhythm. The whole 9 yards.
It also has a yeah.
And as you're finishing the first stanza, which spell do you want to enact?
Oh no, there's like two of them.
There are 2 of them.
Oh my god. Fun. Also, I do want to say as a fun description, as he's like strumming, the little the strings, like little electricity travels along the strings as he plucks them.
Oh yeah. I already had that in my head. That's the reason why I would say which spell.
Yeah.
Do you want the
Oh.
one that hits an area, or do you want the one that makes a very loud noise?
He's gonna do the shockwave time.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Like he's gonna do a final like full strum where he strums all of the keys. Just.
In one triumphant chord, you strum. Hang on, I'm looking that up. That's just the 2 of you in this particular area, right?
Yeah. We're alone here.
Yeah. Okay. Alex.
Mhm.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, shit, here we go again. I had a feeling I was gonna hurt myself.
Yep, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh, my constitution is bad. It's
Just
crap.
Just roll.
But-
Just roll.
It's a -1.
I know.
It's a 3, obviously.
Yeah, it's a 3. Okay, so you obviously failed.
Ow.
Now, as Alduin, roll me 2d8.
Okay.
Thunder damage.
Oh no. 2d8. 12.
Okay, Alex, you take 12 points of thunder damage and gets pushed back 10 feet away from Alduin.
I don't think Alex can handle 12. He's dead. Again.
Wait. What level are you?
Again, level 2. 11 health.
Why are you a level 2?
I thought we already clarified this.
Yeah, we did kind of clarify it. He came through the portal at level 2, and he hasn't leveled up yet.
Oh god.
No
why
one
didn't-
ever thought it was a good idea to level him up.
Why didn't we level him up?
Well, I feel like this is a learning experience that might
Yeah.
justify learning.
Yeah, okay.
Co-DM just
Assuming
looks
he
at self and
survives it.
Co-DM looks at self and says, "Narrative flavor?" Question mark.
Okay, this is what happens. Actually, you could do this. You could either say that this is lethal damage or non-lethal damage. I think
I'm
it's
just
safe
gonna
to
say
say.
this shoves him. It doesn't actually hurt him. It just shoves him really hard.
Okay, so it's going to be considered non-lethal damage,
Just for him. Everyone else is a pacer.
right? So what happens, Alex, is you get blasted 10 feet, and it feels like all the breath has come out of your lungs, and a tremendous boom.
I actually could have also just made him use a shield, but still.
That's true. But a
Uh,
tremendous boom
Whoa.
happens. Everybody in the fort hears that, including our wondrous people in the other sleeping area.
seismic activity detected.
What the hell was that?
It's just like Alex is like, whoa! Ow! Jesus! Okay, I forgot it. I never could do that. I'm horrible at that.
Rex has put her hands over her ears as much as she can before she invests sleep. Oh, I forgot.
Good-
Ooh, that
Good
hurt.
news. We have a distraction.
What
Oh.
in the world was that, Leilana? Did you hear that?
Seismic
Yes.
activity detected.
8.
8.2 on
Alex
Richter
is
scale.
grown.
Rex kind of goes, oh, well, that is distinctive. I do believe that there was a thunder wave that has gone off.
That hurt so bad. Ow! Jesus! I'm sorry. I didn't
Perhaps
know to
we
do
should
that.
go investigate that noise.
No, it's fine. You didn't kill me at least. God.
Okay.
Scorch marks on my body, but it's fine.
Okay,
I've been hit by thunder, lightning,
Who is going to go investigate this noise
everyone.
other than some of the other
Maybe-
other than some of the other denizens? Because remember, this was heard. The part of the description here is
Mookie is going to leave the room to go investigate the sound.
Clink's gonna follow.
the thunderous boom is audible to about 300 feet. So
Oh, yeah.
everybody in the fort has heard this thunderous boom.
I knew it was probably a bad idea, but I thought it'd be great.
And
Yeah, okay, they're in the hallway, so where's the first door?
no, you guys are in one of these sleeping areas. Alduin and Alex are in another sleeping area, which is not that far away. It's like maybe 10 feet, which is the reason why it sounds so much louder to you guys. Let me just kind of roll a couple more times.
Okay,
Like Alex picks himself back up, brushes off, and he does.
so we
Like,
can basically just cross like into the next room and they're there.
Yeah, you just go out of the sleeping area that you guys are in, walk a little bit across the courtyard and into theirs.
his crystal starts healing him a bit. And it's like, Jesus, I did not expect it. I've been thrown by a golem. I've been punched by a golem and got thrown into a metal wall once, and that hurt
Oh.
more.
Aya is also going to follow Moogie and Leilana. Who else is going?
Leilana's not going. Just
Okay,
Moogie.
just Moogie?
Oh,
Okay,
and Clank.
So,
Clank too.
oh yeah, okay.
Sorry,
so-
I was just listening to Thunderstruck on my phone.
Oh, yeah. Rags is not going over because she knows exactly what that is, and she doesn't want to find out what.
Yeah, but
that.
she's with
Yeah,
she's with-
but Vess and she haven't left yet.
Okay.
okay.
Vess does think this is a good opportunity to use a distraction, but otherwise,
They
yeah.
haven't left yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But Aya will look at Leilana and go, should I go check that out with your brother, or should I stay here?
Let's all go investigate this.
Okay. We'll leave the kobolds to themselves.
Yes, indeed.
And she just kind of looks at Leilani. You know, some part of that dream was you finding a friend and all that stuff. And as they're walking out of this,
Yes, Rags. She did something to one of my memories, and Lady Mary showed up in my space and did something.
I will get close to your heartache if you want open your door. I'm feeling
It's a weird
kind of
thing. I'll
lost when
explain
your
it later.
mind is hiding whatever that is choking your
talked
chest.
as we're going into the other
I
room.
can see it in your eyes that you're
With this
shaking 'cause you're
loot.
holding it back.
Still with probably some electricity discharging off of it.
It does look a little bit in the electricity is, you know, kind of that blue white stuff.
Yeah.
And Alex is just kind of going, oh, kind of
Well, he's
walking back
brushing
the 10 feet.
He's brushing himself off, and the crystals, like in a green color, are glowing really bright on him. She's like, Jesus, hello.
And also at that time, Mad Maggie shows up.
No, hello.
Moogie is gonna speak up first since he's the first one in the room.
Like all
What
the
in the 9 hells of Avernus was that?
It's fine. And Alex says,
Fine?
It's fine. It's fine. I gave
Fine.
Alex the new.
You
not
call
Alex,
that thunderous boom that ricocheted all over the fortress fine? Everyone heard that noise.
I gave Aldwin a new toy. He was testing it out on me.
And Mad Maggie as the second. It's just Mad Maggie. It's not any of her cronies. She has also walked into by a separate entrance, by the way.
Just Aldwin's like, oh no. He just like quickly tries to hide the loot, but it's like, you know, it's that type of size where you can't really hide it.
Oh yeah. Mad Maggie comes in. I just heard the most wonderful noise.
It's
Was it you, my dear? Pointing to Alduin.
just Aldwin just lets out the most uncomfortable sounding, just like groan of uncomfortableness. Just
And
Maybe.
Moogie, you have found your sister.
Yes, I have.
Oh, this is wonderful. The family's together again. And you know what? We're going to have the preliminary round right now.
Now hold on a moment, Mad Maggie.
Yes,
Now that I
Moogie,
know
my-
who you are,
Yes.
you made a deal with my sister. You didn't, however, make a deal with me.
Oh.
Remember that. I have free reign here.
No, you don't. As long as your sister continues to win in this tournament, you will have free reign. The minute your sister loses, you will not.
We'll see about that.
And she gives a big toothy grin.
no, don't smile at me.
No, she's smiling at Moogie, not at
Yeah, I know.
Alduin.
I know it's just a slight, just like this, like just Alex is just like, oh, that's uncomfortable, and Aldwin is
Uh-huh.
like, I don't.
Now, has Mad Maggie noticed that Leilani is not in her white form?
She never
You
saw the
still-
white form. No, she never
Okay.
saw the white form. She's always seen the form that Leilani has been in.
The dark-haired, like, vixen with the staff.
She never walked into the place where Rags and she were in the room where she made the
switch.
switch. So yeah. So this is the only form that she knows Leilana in.
All right.
This is the only form that she knows Moogie in because that's how Moogie came in. She's never seen
The goblin.
the goblin.
Advantage.
Pretty much. So yes. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I don't like this counting.
5.
It's pretty threatened counting.
Let's see. That's Leilana and that delicious one there with the loot.
Just every time she says that, Oldwood just lets out the most uncomfortable groan. It just freaking Mage Hand's like, "Oh, get a hole yourself!"
Slaps.
Just slaps him like.
And that one there. Yes. The one that's standing next to him. I forgot his name.
She gesturing to Alex.
Yes.
He just kind of
And
is like that. Just kind of like, how dare you? He doesn't say
And-
anything, but he just looks at her.
and that one that is the friend of Lana or the sister of Lana. Yeah. Yes. Yes, that would make a very good first team. Yes. Oh yes.
Ah, I'm annoying my ow.
So yes, Leilana. You two delicious looking people. She's going to continue to say that.
Just like Alter just keeps letting out that uncomfortable groan every time she does that, and he can't control it. It's just like an instinctful, just. And Alex just like she's like, I'm used to creatures saying that to me.
And you pointing to Aya. We'll go into the preliminary round.
Later, Grandma.
All right. So, who all is going in the preliminary round?
It's Leilana.
Ooh.
It's Leilana. I wrote down all these names. Oh yeah, okay. It's Leilana, Clink, Alex, and Alderman. Because Rags and Vez are on their own little mission. And Moogie
Oh, I just remembered something.
Moogie's going to be kept out of this particular fight.
I just remembered something.
What?
Mad Maggie knows nothing of Leilana and Moogie's fusion form.
Well, you guys are not together right now. At least in that fight, I don't.
Yeah,
think.
they are. They're in the same room together.
Yes,
Yep.
but she's purposely keeping Moogie out of this particular first fight.
Why is that?
You don't know.
DM reasons.
DM reasons.
DM reasons. I'll
Damn it.
shush.
You're going to go against the DM here?
You dare fight
Maybe.
the DM?
That's the player's job, is to mess up the DM.
Oh, I can believe that. I can so believe that.
You dare question the words of the mighty Aya? No, I don't like that.
So, so there's 5 of you that's going down, and it's the original 5 that she was talking to.
So, is your question, is it the arena somewhere else, or is it like on site?
No,
Okay.
it's within the fort.
Okay, so let me know when like we get close to that arena because I'm gonna do something for you guys.
You're gonna activate a nuke and kill everyone.
No.
No.
Clink does not carry any kind of arsenal like that on his person.
I don't trust him, boy. Who knows? You can't trust robots these days.
Even though you come from a world of robots.
Oh yeah. No
Um,
shit.
Bess and Rags
Cat, what are you doing? You're chewing all the bags. Stop that.
and Moogie.
What's up with you and bags?
Okay. I'm splitting you guys. Yes, we're splitting the party. It's a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
I know it's a bad idea.
No, it's great.
Always do the bad idea.
Always do the bad idea.
Just the bad idea.
The bad idea that has better rewards.
Okay, so she smiles all to you. You warriors, follow me. Moogie, you stay here. We will come back for you.
Maybe
As-
it's gonna pull Leilana aside.
I like sound when I
Keep
was
an
fall-
eye on how things change around here. I've noticed quite a few things that are out of place. Don't worry, Mookie. I used to run this place, remember? I know every nook and cranny. She could have easily changed things, so be careful.
I know where all the secrets are. All the East. Ow.
What was that?
Vess, you didn't have to die on us.
Oh, sorry.
Just Vez collapses on the floor and passes out from
I-
exhaustion.
Both my
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, is this
Alright.
still happening?
What is still happening?
Oh, someone hacked my Facebook.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen too.
I don't understand why people
Facebook is
hack
like- Yeah.
hack people's Facebooks. You don't get anything out of it.
Yeah,
Yay.
what the person did was hack me and then put a peace dove in front of my face.
They hacked you and put a peace dove.
Yeah.
your profile
we're
picture.
saying this on stream, guys.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
There we go.
Oh, I dropped
Yeah.
A.
Sorry, I am so sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well,
Stuff like this happens.
Fine.
Nip it in the bud.
Eh. Okay. Sorry, folks.
Slight
Technical
technical
difficulties.
difficulties.
Yeah, slight technical difficulties. Um. So, the conversation between Moogie and Leilana happens. The 5 that I've just, or the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, the 5 that I've indicated follow Maggie to it's a pit that is about 100 feet in diameter, and it's open air, and it's got rock, or these really nasty rock pillars,
Yes.
like 5 of them strategically placed throughout this arena.
Like, what do you mean nasty?
They're covered in blood, guts, and gore.
That's what I assume. That's why I made the noise.
And is there like cheering and stuff like that, or is
Yes, there's cheering.
There's people. Actually see into the
Interesting view. Is there's a railing, right?
Yeah.
Movie's gonna park his ass on the railing.
What? Okay, you're gonna bend it.
No, it's either probably made of stone and bone.
If they aren't, I'll be very disappointed. Very disappointed.
You see your companions down at the bottom of the pit, kind of getting ready for whatever the frick is going to come out. There are doors, that's the other thing I forgot, there are doors at the bottom, but at your level. And you hear the announcer saying, "Welcome, welcome, welcome to Mad Magnus Tournament of Champions! Today we have a group of 5 that will face off against in the preliminary fight for their space in the Tournament of Champions. Welcome, welcome, place your bets. Who will win? The newcomers are our wonderful, wonderful fans." Is there anything you want to do prior to them opening?
I'm going to roll, not roll, but what is it? I'm gonna activate my blind sense ability. If you are able to hear, you are aware of the location of any hideous or invisible creature, hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you.
I was gonna take a deep breath.
How far away is the door from?
Wait, no, hang on, Alex is asking me a question.
Oh, sorry.
Alex is gonna take a deep breath. And he's gonna quickly pull out that syringe I talked about. And he's gonna look at it. Anyone, this is really just for anyone to try and ask questions about what they see.
You pulled up the syringe. Okay, now Leilana,
How far away is the door from the group where the combatants are coming out of?
well, you are the combatants.
Well, the opposing team.
Oh, okay, the opposing team. There is a radius of 100-foot radius. It's circular, so I will
basically the way is open.
No, the one that's 90. The one that's 90 degrees. From
Are you trying to bite?
wow, that's a nice noise. So, does anybody want to do it?
So Clink is going to, like his eyes are gonna turn like blood red. Attack mode enabled. Defense protocols online. And then you just hear those. His like sword just shoots out of his back. Into the air, he spins around and catches it with one hand.
Very good, Clank. Very good.
Aldrin is like he just takes out his loot and he doesn't play it really, but he strums a few like gives it a quick strum, some like little electricity comes out of it.
Okay. So what comes in and you hear thank you. Final bets are now in place. Let this round of the Tournament of Champions begin. The door that I indicated was 90 degrees.
As the door opens, Alex quickly puts the syringe back into the crystal. And quickly turns his gun.
Alright. What comes out is the first thing that comes out looks like for where you guys stand, you can't really see what it is. The next thing to come out that comes from Korea. Yes. Is a well. Let's see if you can make a perception check. Everybody, that's Alwyn, Alex, Leilana, roll one for Anne. Roll me a perception check.
Does Clank have to roll too?
Yes, just roll.
19 for Leilana.
Yeah.
That is a 7 from Clank.
Okay, so Leilana got a 19.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
19. You got a 7. Aya got a.
Got a 15 for Alex.
Okay. Aya got an 8. What did Alduin get?
Okay, Aldrin's rolling just after I figure perception. Perception is also plus. They're both plus 6s for some reason.
Well, roll 'em.
Yeah, I know. Oh, look, 5.
Ooh, so most everybody gets this except for Anne.
And Clank.
Oh wait, yeah. What you guys see is a zombie that is a Tyrannosaurus
Tyrannosaurus, no. I need to stop you right there. Wait. What? Stop me. Okay. Hold on. Oh! I don't think that's normal. Okay. That is. I feel a little embarrassed.
And also what comes out right right after the zombie. There's a couple of wyverns.
That's just
They must be small water.
No, they're large. They're large.
just all of them are put up.
They're coming out of a separate game.
And Alex is
Okay.
like, oh, come on!
Is that all the combatants?
That is all the combatants.
How are we supposed I feel like this is rigged.
This is not rigged.
Front of movie.
No, okay.
And she is just going to unleash everything she's got.
I
She's gonna
get it.
catch-
Okay, you're not technically going
Oh, I'm not.
No, you're not.
First.
Clink steps
That
in
would be
front
Clink.
and
Clink is going
Don't we
first.
Takes
have
his
to roll
sword.
everything to see who goes first?
No, we've already decided this.
Clink's gonna take his long sword out
Because-
and
Because Clink has a long sword of warning.
Long sword of warning. Huh?
this magic
Yeah.
weapon warns you of danger. When
Technically, he would be rolling
with advantage, but since we're not using initiative, we decided it
it
would
makes
be
it
like
so-
easier.
He has a D&D version of Sting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically. Then it will be Alex. It will be Anne. The ultimate. Although I can change that. Anne and Leland can switch places.
I would love that to be written down so I can remember.
Actually, I am going to change it. Leland will go
So, Clink is going to, charge at what is it,
What are you charging at?
the zombified T-Rex,
Okay.
and he is going, hold on, I was checking one thing because he has this ability that I was looking at. Where is it? Magical, Emma casts its spell, okay. Well, obviously it's not hidden, so, yeah. Okay, so just to roll the attack.
Roll the attack.
Sorry, I'm just not used to this. That is a 19 plus my attack spell. Where let me attack. That'd be my strength. Fire.
What are you attacking with?
My sword.
Have that all calculated for you.
So get that. Longsword of warning number one. Oh, that's the way of the item. Longsword. Okay, you have 30 feet of surprise.
No, it should be.
The next page. Okay. Like the
It's
spell.
the hit. It's the hit slash DC on there.
Yeah, I'm looking. Okay, there it is. I found it. Weapons. It's not a. I'm trying to figure out what page it's on. It's like,
No, it's. I gave you the character sheet.
yeah, I'm looking for it. Hit DC.
It should have it on there. For a longsword.
Saving throws. That's what the spell says. It's further up. Sorry.
It's an attack. It's not a spell.
Oh, there it is. First page. +4 to A versus AC. So 19 plus 4. Okay. Sorry for the long wait for that. I was just
You hit.
It's
Okay.
okay. You're not
One,
used to being a player.
Let's see. 98. There it is. Minus 1, so that's a 6 slashing damage.
Do you have more than one attack?
Yeah, I do. So,
Go ahead and attack again.
do I have to roll the hit or do I just attack?
Yes, you have to roll the hit.
14 plus. Ratio.
4.
4, yeah. So 14 plus
You
4.
hit.
Okay. That is a 1 damage. Tings.
You take.
Um,
And the taking, and I believe that's all you have is to.
yeah, hold on.
That was your attack action. Do you want to? Well, you
I'm-
done
I'm-
move action.
Yeah, I'm looking at my. I'm trying to look at what I can do with my. Okay, so I'm gonna cast my mage hand.
Mage hand can do. No.
Oh no, I can't do that because it says I'm reading the bonus action first roll trickster. It says you must cast a spell while special hand is out, and I can't do that. So
And it's
I-
also considered an action. Sorry.
true, I see
Also,
that.
I think you're just doing it because you see my mage hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like a custom character.
All right, so that's my turn.
Next is Alex.
Oh, Alex.
Yeah,
Alex is like, he's like, how am I? This gun is too dinky. He's like looking at it and like, it's only meant for like, you know, it's usually used to really scare off most things and kill some. And he's looking at these big wyverns and stuff. And he's like, do I really have to use this that early? He says, while looking at the crystals after. No, I can save it. He's like really like thinking about it.
Okay. You only have 6 seconds here.
Oh yeah. Wait, why do I?
Do it.
Why do I have to? Do this?
Because that's how long the round is.
Okay. Anyways, he panics quickly and he okay. Basically, the crystal. He uses the crystal and the crystal slams itself down on the ground and creates a gust of air on the ground, boosting him into the air, having a height advantage on the target. And he targets who would target? What would be more acceptable to tiny little bullets?
Just pick something to shoot.
I'll just take one of the wyverns.
Okay.
Roll the hit.
Roll the hit.
Like, is it multiple dice roll or is it
No. It's a D20.
a 1d10?
1d20 plus whatever your to hit is. This is a range thing. I think it's with your dex.
What's 2 hits?
Look at your dex modifier.
D20 plus your dex.
Oh, my dexterity.
Yes, your dexterity.
I forget what dex means. Because I'm slightly small brain. Anyways, 11. Shit.
Yeah, but that's not hit. You're shot to the wide.
Well, it is a rapid fire gun, so it kind of makes sense. I'm not even angry. He's like, oh my god, I thought I fixed it. Well, I did fix it, but he just says while he goes back down to the ground.
Okay, what kind of character are you? Are you a fighter? You, Alex.
It's a bar. I know. Ellen.
He's a rogue?
Well, yeah, that's what I was told to do him, really.
Okay, so he only gets one action. Do you want to move?
And he's
You
gonna...
get an action, you get a move action, you get a bonus action. You've done your action, do you want to move?
I don't think he needs to move anymore.
Okay. And you don't have a bonus act. Well, technically you have a bonus action, you could technically hide.
I don't think I need to.
Okay. That's you. Leilana, now it's your turn.
Alright. The zombified Rex. It came out with the fruit, right? Alright, so they're all
They came out with the normal size.
alright, so they're all still close proximity to each other.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Nancy at 11. It's a level 7 spell.
Uh-huh.
150 feet range with a 60-foot radius. It's a continuous spell. A sphere of negative energy ripples out the 60-foot radius. Sphere from a point within range. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw.
That's what I was waiting for. Thank you.
17 or higher. A target takes 8d6 necrotic damage on a failed save or half of the total damage on a successful.
Okay. So this is a dexterity saving throw, yes?
No, Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
And all the creatures in the area, including the target creature, has to make a saving throw.
I understand that.
Does that mean all players or just?
No. It's
All of them.
All the monsters.
okay.
Targeting the monster.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see about the.
No, the wyverns came out of a different door.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, it's the human, the Rex, and whatever that other creature was.
No, the humans were and the those two things, the two wives. That's the also bad. So go ahead and
So what was my thingy? Was damn it.
all you're doing is
Plus-
doing damage.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause I have a modifier for the actual spell damage. They
Well, you
all
got-
take 23 necrotic damage.
Alright. Not down yet.
And they're hurt.
Yeah, those two. And Alduin. Oh, see, Leyland, what a move. No. You have an action, a move action, and a bonus.
Okay, yeah, I'll use my move action to take a 10-foot step forward. Okay, and then
For your bonus action, you can only cast spells and save bonus action. Or you can do an attack. Well, those are things you can do.
okay, how do I determine if a move has is a bonus action?
If it's a spell,
We'll say action.
it will say your action or bonus action.
Okay, let me look here. Okay, so if it says like one action to cast an attack, or that
If it
means
says one, yeah, if it says one action, then that means you use up your action. If it says, I think it's like BA, there's not that many that say BA.
okay, that's not a BA. I think it's a BA because I've never seen it before on any of my spells.
Then you don't have any bonus actions.
They're pretty rare. Only you can't open that are like that.
Yeah. So you've done your action and you've
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Well, you're next again. It's Alduin's turn.
Back to doing it. I'm just being stalked by my grandpa over there. He's staring at me awkwardly.
Um,
He throws off my focus. Anyway. Grandpa, shut up! Don't embarrass me. Lies, scandals, anyone.
Hey!
Okay, for
What
lies.
are you doing?
Sorry, I get flustered. I'm so distracted. What's happening?
It is
turn.
your turn as Ulduin. What are you doing?
Anyways. I need to calm down.
Yeah, tell me first what you're doing.
Okay, Oldwin. Oldwin is just like, oh, fuck off. No, but, you know. He's like, oh, no. Okay, just the hand's like, shut up, there's two of us! One! We can do this! It's like, okay. He's, gonna, okay, what's the closest cluster of enemies? Or-
Well, there's the humanoid and the Tyrannosaurus zombie. And then there's the two wyverns. The humanoid and the Tyrannosaurus zombie are wyvern heavy.
I'm gonna go against the human zombie. I'm going to automatically. I'm going to arm. What is it called? It's obviously arm. It's the lunatic ability.
Yes, I know.
Well, I'm trying to figure out the name of it.
Are you trying to do the chain lightning?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why do you have to sound so good? I can't get panicked. I'm panicking. Performance, go. 26.
Yes.
Yay. I'm so
Roll
sorry.
damage.
I'm so thrown off the beat. I'm sorry. Okay, what type of die do I roll?
Well, actually, no, you don't have to roll. Now the target, which one are you targeting? You're targeting the humanoid or you're targeting the,
Spinosaurus Rex.
I'm targeting the zombie.
Okay, zombie has to make a dexterity saving throw. That's I think he failed.
Yay.
Roll, you have 10d8 for lightning damage.
Let's go.
Also, check and see if you have any spell damage modifiers on your character sheet.
No. That doesn't have a spell modifier.
Oh.
It's 10d8 lightning damage.
Boy, I got a 46.
Wow! For 46, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so the zombie looks hurt. And you're also going to hit the other one.
Yeah.
What you were saying for your character, Bard, yes? Eight plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier. You're level what? that's also
Roll again.
no, it's the same damage. Yep. They're still low up,
Heavily damaged.
heavily
Olin's like, that was so much cooler than I expected.
and now it's Aya's turn. This is probably the first round of mine. Aya is going to. She is going to cast Fireball. And again, I hope that Holy hell. Okay, so the zombie looks very, 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 the other one. Also, it's starting to look. Now it's their turn. The humanoid looking one. Well, the humanoid looking one is going to go. And disappear. That's that particular enemy. The train, zombie.
Hold on. You said the other one disappeared, right? I have blind sense activated, so
Only you will be able to detect where that was going. So
okay.
basically when that
Got it.
The zombie is going to come after 5 technically with A in the it's going to go after all of them. The zombie. It's going to do, actually, it's good that, no, actually it's going to take, one attack and slow one to the other one.
Oh, you're trying to do a combo now.
But it can't go against the same turn.
Olin's like, ow, ow, that hurt. Why?
Uh-huh. So that's those two. Now for the wyverns. And they are both, they're both gonna take flight. And one of the wyverns is coming from Leilana. Get everybody.
15 for what?
To hit.
What's
That
your AC?
hits. That hits. It's just 1 point above.
Okay. You take 13 points slashing damage.
Ilana is going to laugh hysterically at this.
I know. Technically, that was only
Like, what's so high, Leilana?
that was the quality. He's also got quite a clawing. That is 17.
That hits.
Alright, you must make a constitution saving throw.
What's the limit break?
15.
That's a 19.
Yep, it save. So that's 12 points of poison damage plus 11 points of piercing damage.
That's 23 total points. I'm down to 102 health? Yeah. No. 101. Yeah, that's right.
Ah! And has taken 3 points of damage. Okay. That is all the enemies. It's back up to the top of the round.
Alright.
That is Clint.
Clink is going to take his sword in one hand. Is it a one-handed item or a two-handed item? It's a long sword.
It's a one-handed.
One-handed, cool. First
Yeah,
hand.
a two-handed would be a great sword.
Got it. Alright, so he's going to look at the wyverns, and he's going to fire off magic missile at second level. So do I just put one spell slot, or do I put two spell slots?
Well, you fire it off as a second level spell.
Yep.
All that does,
Just add extra dice, right?
it adds extra dice.
Okay, so
Now,
just take one of
it-
these little markers, saying I used it. For spell slot
Yeah,
usage.
Well, no, it adds one extra magic missile. So instead
Okay.
of the 3, you're firing off.
Yeah.
They're all the 1d4
So I'm trying to figure out how many I'm firing off, so I'm firing one extra,
firing
right?
off. You're firing off 4.
4, okay. So I'm gonna roll...
So that would be 4d4 plus 4.
Hold on. Grab my d4s. Roll one more when I'm done. 1, 2, 1. So first one does 1 damage, the next one does 1 damage, and the third one does 2 damage. And the last one does 1 damage as well.
What is that altogether?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage total.
And which one were you firing?
The wyvern.
Yeah, which wyvern are shooting?
The one that was flying.
They're both flying.
Okay, whichever one looks, less damage.
Neither one of them have been hit.
Okay, so the one on the left, well, the one closest to me.
That would be the one that attacked
Okay, yeah.
me.
Yep, 5 damage.
Let's give the wyverns a color so there's a difference. So one's green, one's red.
Okay.
Alright.
And then I get to attack again since
Well. Yes. Yes. You do.
okay, so in which case he is going to use he's going to use color spray at first level, yeah. First level at the wyvern. The blue one. So the other wyvern. One action.
The green one.
Yeah, the green one, sorry. Okay. Dazzling array of flashing colors. Brazier. Roll a d6 plus 10.
Do you have to roll the hit?
It doesn't say. It just says one action, 1 round duration. Yeah, color spray. Roll a d6 total. How many hit points of the creature? Total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
So roll your d10, 60, 10 first.
Oh, okay, 60, 10 first. Yeah, we have to use the mod for that. That is 36.
That's the number. The total is how
Number
many
of
hit
hit
points of creatures.
Yeah.
Creatures that the spell can affect. None of them
Wow.
have more than 36 hits.
Okay.
So your spell basically doesn't.
Okay. So I'm trying to see if it fit. What happens if it goes?
It
Okay, so
doesn't-
nothing. There's no effect.
nothing
That's
happens.
Yeah.
It's a spell.
Okay.
Alright?
So that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Alex.
Alex, no time to panic. Do it! Okay. So give me a layout of the situation.
Okay, there are 2 wyverns that are flying. One is attacking Leilona, one is attacking Aya. There is a zombie, looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, that is currently attacking, well, it's attacking both Alex, both you and the humanoid-looking creature has disappeared.
Okay.
The 3 attacks on the field.
He's gonna practically attack the first thing to attack him, okay? The zombie.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I need to think of what he's gonna do. Because his gun's not gonna do much, I don't think.
You don't know unless you try.
Honestly. Okay, if he uses this dinky little gun like one more time.
Go ahead. Roll me a hit.
Plus anything or no?
Yes, it's plus your dexterity.
Okay, double checking. Dex. 12.
You hit.
I've been graced with a good roll with this gun finally. I've missed every time I use this gun. Finally, I fixed it! He says, oh, freaking actually unloaded. Put them to it.
So how much damage did you do?
How much damage? What would die?
Well, I don't know what die
the zombie Rex is still up, right?
Yep.
How far away is the zombie Rex from Moana?
Well, it had to come up against Alwyn and Alex. You guys are pretty much still on the board. It's not that far away.
Okay.
It may be 5 feet away from you. Oh dear, I hate that you're loud.
Point her finger at the zombie Rex, and she's gonna cast Finger of Death.
Oh, so is there
Constitution saving throw of 17.
okay. 17.
This is a 7th level behind.
Yeah, that's a 21.
Okay, that's a. So you saved. So it is a 78 plus a 34 because of my modifier. I'm gonna spot for this.
Do we want to run to 4:30 or 5?
Well, I'll have to
Okay.
So, what is happening?
408.
Huh?
4:08.
Half of
No. I'm asking movement. What?
Oh, sorry.
half of 65.
30, 32 is half of 64, so 32 basically. I think it's rounded down.
Yeah, 32 in the product.
Hang on. Or not. Okay, so, Lola, you point your finger. Do you say anything?
Die, miserable cur.
Fair enough. What's the color of this particular
Green and purple that looks like it's been turned through mold.
Okay, so this greenish purple ray comes out of your finger. You hit this Rex zombie. It poops. It has the shape, and then it like in the cartoon, it goes.
Oh. Well, that was underwhelming. Okay, well, putting his hands on his waist, so I was like, okay, that was good. I wanted an explosion, not a
Well, you got that. That's Leilana. So you still have the 2 wyverns. Aiden, Alden,
It's my turn.
Aaron and go. So,
yeah, I know. Let's get to Aya's next turn, and then we'll call it, and then
How close are the two wyverns to each other? Maybe not close enough. To do the same thing again that I did last time.
do it.
I'll just do it. Hopefully it'll bounce, but anyways.
Is this the chain lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna do the shockwave because everyone's too close. Now I'm just hurt.
Okay, so they must make a dexterity saving throw. Yes, equally.
And I got it.
oh wow, good job.
Nice.
It helps that my performance is a plus 16.
No comment.
Why no fault?
The first one definitely fails. Second one definitely fails. So, 10d8 worth of lightning damage.
That's not just any ordinary loot. That's the loot of death.
Yeah! It's called a Thunder Loop for a reason.
He's just playing Thunderstruck and Gongoly.
He's playing whatever you want.
You just hear this thunder.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What happens to the wyvern?
Okay. So that was your go. Wow. What a.
I love this Thunder Loop!
I know.
I'm so happy. Old one's finally useful.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It's great. He finally has something that makes him good.
Oh.
It's funny, wyverns aren't dead yet.
They're not dead yet. That's a lot of Yeah, she's not gonna do that. That's not something she's gonna do. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do. No, this is what she's gonna do. She is going to cast Agdar Scorcher at 9th level. She's done with this particular wyvern that's right in front of her.
How do you like your wyvern? I like mine on a shish kebab roasted.
Oh yeah.
Roasted that little, I like it.
And that's why it doesn't get that shit wrong with dexterity anyway. Oh my gosh. That is 10d8 worth of damage. Ah. After Aya goes, then we can end the episode.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aya just goes, I am done with this. A roaring flame of 30 feet long and 5 feet wide emanates from your direction as you shoot. In line, aiming at must make a dexterity save throw. Fail. And that is 10d8. And he's looking very, very hurt and burnt to a crisp.
Nice. Delicious.
And with that,
And yep. Unfortunately, people, we have to end this on a cliffhanger because we went a little bit over.
we went a little
So
bit
we
over
get-
4 p.m., but thank you to our lovely DM and storyteller for this continuing arc, Trisha Welsh, aka and thank you to all our amazing cast, Moogie, played by Matthew Blackwell, myself, Patrick Kenny, playing Clink, Aldwin, played by our lovely Gearbox, and Dr. Vess, played by Mr. Chris here, and without further ado, we'll see you next time on Realms of Awakened Essence. Not this week, but the following week. Stay tuned for this coming week where we play our pirate game, Shores of Sorrows. We'll see you next time, and thanks for watching, and remember, be empowered to play.
Bye!
Also, stay tuned because we'll be rating someone who's live right after this.